Jungo TV is going to launch in the late part of the summer, and it's going to, for the first time, bring a lot of high-quality scripted content, soap operas, hit series from all over the world to immigrants living in North America. And the beauty of the process is right now you can sort of struggle and find some programs. It's sometimes expensive because you got to get a cable hookup to do it, and a lot of times it's pirated, which isn't very fair to the people making the movies and writing the scripts and all. But there are also so many immigrants now in Canada, 20% of the population, a number that's going to grow pretty quickly over the next few years. So people want to stay connected to their countries. I grew up in a household where we spoke Turkish in the kitchen, but when I was in the living room, I heard English on the television set. And when I wanted to watch the programs that my father would speak about or see the artists that my mom thought was great, I couldn't do that because that wasn't available back then. And even today, it's a bit of a struggle. So I've always believed that if I could just get those best pearls, those wonderful shows that I knew everyone was watching anyway, and just make them accessible to people whenever they wanted them, then we would actually allow communities to come together. We chose the word Jungo because in Latin it means coming together. We wanted media not to fragment us. And we all live in households where the kids run to their corner of the room, and even though you're all having dinner together, quote unquote, you're actually in different worlds, following your own individual feeds. Imagine if instead we had information that was so high quality that you'd want to come together to watch it. You'd talk about it. Jungo picked Ethnic Channels Group because we always want to be associated with the best groups out there. And Ethnic Channels Group has been able to aggregate information from other countries incredibly well. They're superbly popular within Canada. They've built a great reputation of being the best of the best. And it's a wonderful partnership for us because Ethnic Channels Group brings other great partners along with them. They have access to great content that we can also borrow and use in other parts of the world. But they're also interested in taking the great content we've been able to aggregate. So if you're living in a country that loves you and you love being there, like many foreigners do in Canada, but you still want to taste some of your native culture once in a while, we want to be there with you, and Ethnic Channels Group is the best partner. I'm confident that Jungo is going to thrive because I know where the demographics lie. That there are millions of expats, people who have moved to Canada, in fact, move from their country to another country, no matter where you happen to live. And they're going to want to maintain some hook of their native land. And we're able to give it to you just the way you want it. And the interesting thing about the world and this globalization that we're all experiencing is that it's already happened in finance, right? We can take bank cards out and use anywhere in the world and get local currency. It's present in media. My show's in 120 countries. Now we're going to start in Asia, because that's where most of the people on the planet, are coming from, if I had to pick one area. So we'll have Filipino and Korean and Chinese and Vietnamese content. But we're also going to rapidly move into the Arab world where we have wonderful relationships. Turkish content, obviously, is very popular. And pretty soon, you'll be able to get whatever content you desire. And this is, I think, where the real turning point's occurring. Immigrants are proud of where they've come, but they're proud of where they came from as well. And I think if you combine that love of where you are today with where you came from, it'll be the best of both worlds.